I was recruited in 2007 and pulled out of the military. So I was an Air Force officer doing nuclear missile stuff. So I had a TS clearance already, Cat 6, Cat 12, living underground, doing the military thing, shiny shoes and short hair. And when I went to leave the U.S. Air Force, I got a tap on the shoulder from CIA that said, hey, we think we've got a good job for you. So then I went and did my interview process and went through my onboarding and my vetting and everything else, and said yes to a position with CIA's National Clandestine Service, the NCS, which is sometimes known as the Directorate of Operations, depending on who's in charge of CIA.
And when they contacted you, they obviously didn't say who they were.
Correct. Yeah, they contacted me and said, hey, we represent the federal government. We think that we might have a promising role for you in national security.
Did they give you the State Department email?
I can't confirm or deny.
Okay. All right, that's fine. A lot of them carry around State Department cards. I'll leave it at that. So go ahead, continue.
Yeah.
That's how we know that they're fucking spooks. But, yeah,
I like that too.
Yeah.
So I go through the whole vetting process. I get picked up by the NCS into the Director of Operations, and I go through what's known at the time as there's a clandestine trainee program, a CT program, and then there was another program too.
Counterterrorism?
No. So this was
CT?
Inside of NCS. There's two primary pipelines. There's basically a pipeline for young people and a pipeline for old people.
Okay.
The pipeline for young people basically means that you're going to do like 3 years of on-the-job training. They're not going to deploy you if you're fucking 22 years old. They're going to make you go through a longer period of training on the job before they deploy you. But then you've got, CST, Clandestine Service Trainee Program.
Okay.
So your CST, that's basically your experienced officer from somewhere else. So if you're 32 years old, they'll train you for 6 months and kick your ass overseas. If you're 22 years old, they'll train you for 3 years and then test you before they kick your ass overseas.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? It makes sense when you're in it. So I was brought into their old people program, and
you're 27 at this point.
I was 27 at the time.
Okay.
Right. So but I was military officer, military experience. That bumps you into the old person category.
Of course. You've had a clearance for a while. You obviously, at this point, 27 years old, you got in the military how old?
I was in the military at 18.
So you had at least 2 different background checks.
Right.
Full background checks. Because as in the government, you every 5 years with the TS clearance, they give you a background check.
Get re-up. Yep, exactly
So,
right.
bizarre.
And when you have polygraph, they do the same thing every 5 years.
Yeah, that sucks too.
revisit.
SCI is it 3 years or is it still 5?
SCI is 3 years.
It's still 3 years.
It's a 3-year suggestion, 5-year requirement.
Boom.
So there's a lot of people who go 5 years.
Yeah. Okay. So you get into this program, National Clandestine Service, and you get pretty much since you had experience, they just kick you out to the field pretty much after 3 months of training.
After a few months of training,
A few months, okay.
I think still, even though Wikipedia has a page on it, I'm pretty sure that all the details about the Field Tradecraft course, FTC, is still considered classified information.
Okay.
Right? Which is, again, going back to our idea of classification, is kind of a funny thing.
Interesting. So you did the training, and then can you say where you worked or where you went?
So most of my focus was in the region of Southeast Asia and East Asia.
Okay.
And part of that was because I'm brown, you know what that's like, and being brown outside of the United States basically makes you invisible.
Yeah.
Because every fucking country in the world is actually racist.
Yeah.
Not like here in the United States.
Yeah.
Here in the United States, we have sensitivities about skin color.
Yeah.
But you can still be black and become the president of the United States.
Yeah.
You can still be a woman and become a CEO.
Yep.
Right? You can still be a Latino and actually have like a 6-figure job.